In this video, we're going to be going over my day's thrift haul. All of these items were found within about 1 to 2 hours of my favorite thrift store opening up, and I want to share them with you guys today because especially for a lot of beginners getting into the clothing niche, it's important to memorize a lot of these brands and figure out what's available in your area so you could better go out when you're sourcing and be more effective. So the first one I want to talk about is 8 pairs of these Gustin jeans, or Gustin. Only found this brand a couple times, and they make men's dress pants, men's selvage denim, and I'll just go ahead and show the tag there. You can see Gustin. These were 50% off of 20, so I picked them up for $10 a piece. They are called the California style pant. The sell-through rate isn't that great. In this size, it's about a 30 to 40% sell-through rate, but each one of these pairs of pants should sell for about $40 to $60. So I don't mind spending $10 to, make 40 to 60, even though the sell-through rate is a little slower on these pairs of pants. But that was a nice find. That was the first one I wanted to share with you guys right off the bat. This brand is a good one. I think the selvage denim sells a lot faster and for a bit more. Size 30 isn't exactly the best size. But just to kind of give a little context, I spent $600 and I got about 101 items. I did pay up for 2 items at the end, I'll show you here, that I think justified the cost. So it's putting me around $6 a buy cost each, but that's okay because I've set that limit in my business to spend about $2,000 to $2,400 a month on inventory, as I have some money set aside to invest back into the business. So the next brand is Aloe. This is a great quarter zip sweater for men, and it's a great size, extra large. This has about a 50% sell-through rate right now, and it sells for about $40 to $50. So that is a good activewear brand, Aloe, to be looking out for. Only have found it a couple times. This one is a nice one here. Let me zip it up. And this is an Abercrombie & Fitch, a vintage Abercrombie & Fitch soft shell reversible vest. Abercrombie & Fitch is a good brand. This was also half off of $12.99, so for $6.50. It's a really nice size too. I believe it's a 2XL, so that is a nice pickup. I didn't have time to check the sell-through rate on that, but obviously maybe more of a winter item. Another great brand you guys are probably already familiar with, but this is Rag & Bone. This is, geez, I almost thought maybe they had this in the men's section, but they're women's. It's hard to tell nowadays. So this is a pair of Rag & Bone size 29. They have this long zipper on the side. These were worth paying up for. They were half price of 24, so they were 12 bucks. These should sell for at least 30, I'm thinking. I did pick up a few jackets just because they're hard to pass up when there's not a lot of competition right now in the jackets category. I'm kind of just have winter on my mind since in Oregon it's still pouring rain and 40 degrees. I mean, it snowed last week. It's crazy. This is a vintage Woolrich Gore-Tex jacket made in USA, and it is a really nice size and, nice and big, vintage. Anytime you see Gore-Tex, you're going to want to at least look it up, just because adding that extra trait to any piece of clothing, especially jackets, Gore-Tex is going to usually add a little bit more value. This is just a bread and butter item here. It's just a Ralph Lauren size 33-30 men's chino pants. These were half off of 20, so for 10 bucks. This should sell for at least $25, $30. I do have some bread and butter items mixed in here, so not all of these are home runs, but they are substantially better than what I used to find before. So this is a Peter Millar cashmere sweater. So may not sell fast, but it should sell pretty well come winter time. So maybe $40 on this one. It is a size large. No holes, no stains. very good. I would say the find of the day is this item here. You know, it just goes to show you, no matter how long you've been reselling clothing, there are brands you're going to learn about every day, and that's what makes this exciting. Because if it was very much the same time every went sourcing, you'd want to die from just boredom. So this is what makes it exciting. This is a Musto yachting jacket. So when you're out on the boat, you're going to have this nice jacket here. Here's another. Let me know in the comments if you have found this type of jacket before. Musto yachting. I think the key factor that made this one here was that it's Gore-Tex. So this Gore-Tex Musto jacket with just some light like discoloration there. You can barely even notice it. No holes, no tears. Has the hood in here. Size large. I looked it up, and guys, I was surprised. Goes for about $250 to $350. So whenever you find that brand, when you're outsourcing, you're gonna want to pick it up. The funny part is, it was $14.99 half off, so I paid $7.50 for that jacket. And when I went to this thrift store, probably 50 other resellers in there. So how many other resellers are passing items up that they might just not be familiar with, or don't want to spend the time to look stuff up? So what I do is I just grab stuff, put it in my cart really fast, and then I go through it again at the end and look stuff up, check for stains, check for holes, just because I'm able to grab about, you know, a ton of items in a short amount of time. I want to go back during that second time and look stuff up and make sure it's going to be a good purchase. So I'm not in a rush on that second time around. This is just more of a bread and butter item. This is a Cabela's Goose Down vest, $19.99 half off for $10. It's a men's medium. So yeah, just a goose down puffer, maybe $25 for that. There's a couple jackets in a row here. This is the Spider Active X model, something like that. Different than other Spider jackets. It felt different. It felt more heavy quality. So I did pay $17 for this, but this should sell for about $80 to $90. Removable hood, and Spider has definitely been a brand that's, you know, not the best to pick up, but this performance heavy-duty snowboard jacket should sell really well. I'm gonna list it now, but if it takes 6 months to sell, it's okay. But yeah, that was a nice find. I'm picking up a lot of this Page denim, different models. This is the Federal model, and it's a good size, 34. So Page is a good brand to pick up. I price these between $29 and $35. So that's a nice one there, Page denim. This was a gamble for me, just because there wasn't a lot of sales history. There was like 4 listed and 1 sold, but the brand is Allagash. It's an organic cotton blazer, and I looked, the one that did sell sold for $100, so I picked this up for, the tag is missing, but I think I paid no more than $10 for this. So that was an interesting find. I'm kind of experimenting with some brands, and I think some people should as well. You just never know. So that is going into the more gamble experimentation purchase. So I'm finding a ton of Adriana Goldschmied men's pants and jeans, and you're gonna see a ton of them in this video. Sorry for being redundant, but this is the Protege men's jeans. These should sell nicely between $35. So I picked up those and I paid $7.50. Bonobos is the next one, and the model is 3X dry. So not all bonobos are created equal. The chino pants definitely sell slower. This is, if you don't know the tag, but bonobos, 32, 34, more of like a performance stretchy pant, zipper pockets. The 3X dry model even has drawstrings. That was nice, paid $6.50. Another Adriana Goldschmied pair of pants, men's. Women's sell good, but not for as much as the men's. It is the Graduate model. Probably priced these at $30, $35. Interesting color. Been finding a couple of jeans by Mavi jeans. It's just a nice pair of men's jeans. I usually price these at $30 as well. Those were half off of yellow, so $4 for some Mavi jeans. All right, and we have another pair of Adriana Goldsmeed men's chino pants, the graduate tailored leg, size 30, 38, 32. So a nice size, more of a common size. Nothing too special here. This is just some Ralph Lauren velvet, like corduroy pants. Let's see, size 44. Oh my goodness. So yeah, size 44. Just a nice pair of pants by Ralph Lauren. They were real cheap, $4.99, so half off, $2.50. Even though they're kind of a wider, bigger size. Another Adriana Goldsmeed men's pants, blue, the graduate. Like I've said, priced those for about $30. Hey, G-Star Raw, one of my favorite brands to find. G-Star Raw men's jeans are really good. Here is what they look like. Very awesome. Let's see if I can find the model for y'all. Size 34, and don't see a tag in here. Sorry. But anytime you see G-Star Raw, you at least want to look them up. It's a nice size. So for how much? $6.50. They were a pickup for me. Another pair of Mavi jeans. There's like Mavi Jake model, there's Mavi Zach model. You're definitely gonna wanna look up the model because your sell-through rates are gonna depend. So this is the matte model. And you're gonna wanna plug in that model in as a keyword for your title. Very important. Another, boy, I should have left more of these out, but Adriana Goldsmeed, the Protege men's pants. If I have more of those in here, I'll just skip them. 511 Tactical, just a bread and butter for me. I typically sell these between $25 and $30. It's a nice size as well. Ripstop fabric, good work wear, active wear. That was $3. But these, I've left them before, and I went back knowing I should pick up most Ralph Lauren chunky corduroy. So these are the thick, real thick corduroy. These sell anywhere between $25 and $35. So I picked these up for $7.50. I just thought like, hey, these are slow sellers, and then doing further research, it's like I should have picked them up. So I went back, picked those up. And probably shouldn't have bought this, but this is a Burton Dry Ride men's snowboarding pants that are in really good shape, like no wear, no broken zippers. These should sell between $30 and $40. I'll still list them during this time of year, and just don't expect them to sell for another couple months till maybe end of September once it starts getting colder. This is a cinch 2XL. I'm usually leaving a lot of the cinch button-ups behind unless they're a big size. So 2XL cinch plaid button-ups have about a 50% sell-through rate, and they sell for about $20 plus shipping. So that was a okay find, bread and butter. Adriana Goldsmeed, the graduate, you've seen probably too many of those. And then another Adriana Goldsmeed. Actually a good line in Adriana Goldsmeed is that aged denim. AGED denim. So these are some nice jeans that are more distressed. They were $5. That was a good pickup. This is more of a bread and butter, and I only picked it up because of the size, but it's the Performance Vineyard Vines. So the on-the-go OTG, or the Performance Vineyard Vines, where it has like the stretchy nylon material. those are going to be a pickup in the right size. So these are about 50% sell-through rate in this size. So I decided to pick it up. And you're also going to want to check for stains, because I don't think they're worth picking up if there is stains. Though I do have an awesome stain remover that I shared on the last video. I washed 10 items, 8 of those 10 items the stains got out of, and then the 2 that the stains didn't come out, I just am gonna re-wash them with the stain remover. That should get it out completely. Like this Vince shirt has a stain, but it was only $1, or it was $2. So there's a stain right there. Hopefully you can see it. Light stain, so I'll scrub it with that stain remover, let it sit for about an hour, and then I'll also use that OxyClean with the laundry detergent, let that soak for about an hour in hot water, and then I'll run the wash, and that usually gets the stains out. So I don't mind, you know, if the brand is strong, Vince 2XL button up, like Vince is just an okay brand, like the sell-through rate's generally slow, but this shirt should sell for $20 plus, and obviously if I get the stain out, it should sell for 20 plus, but that's why I picked it up. I'm just experimenting with stains and the stain removal on those higher end prices. Like I got a Viore jacket that had a little stain on the elbow. I was able to get the stain out and wash it, and it looks brand new. So those are the quality of items that I don't mind taking more time, you know, washing. This is just another Bonobos 3X Dry Performance Pants. I haven't looked these up, but they should sell for 20 plus shipping. It's a nice size. Here is probably one of the better items. There was a couple. That yachting jacket was a good one. This Aztec Pendleton jacket, I did pay up for this, $40, but this sells for about $150, and there was one recent sold just last week in this same exact color and model, but it is the Knockabouts by Pendleton 100% wool vintage blazer. So yeah, picked it up, $40. It was half off. It was $80. I'll buy it for $40, and I'll list that at about $150. So that was a nice find. This is actually a nice pair of Bonobo corduroy pants. So I probably am most likely passing on the Bonobo just chino plain pants, but if it's like corduroy or performance material, I'll go ahead and pick it up. That was $7.50 for that. And we have Adriana Goldsmeed green label. I have not seen this before. The graduate trouser green label. Wow, amazing. Even has a golf embroidery on here. I don't know if that's gonna add to the value or not, but we'll see. I'll look those up. Well, it says GL, so green label. Okay, we'll do some further research on those. I just did a quick peek at the blazers, and I came across an Ermenegildo Zegna. Many ways to pronounce this, but this is a good brand to find in ties, blazers, some button-up shirts, and some pants. You just got to do your research. But this is a men's blazer, size 50. Gotta look it up now. Yeah, size 50. So 100% wool. Made in, I can't read that, but nonetheless, just rough estimate, this should go for $100. Good size, good style, no holes, no pilling, no missing buttons, great look to it. So if you could find that brand in blazers, you're gonna wanna check the size that you find and maybe consider picking it up. That was only $7.50. So that's a pickup. Adriana Goldsmeed pants again, the Protege. That is like a good just bread and butter item right there. And the third awesome find of the day, I don't remember the model, but it's a Stio Goose Down puffer jacket that I spent $40 on, but it's new without tags. And these sell new with tags, 100% sell-through rate, 21 listed and 20 sold. 21 lists sold and 20 listed for about $150. So I should be able to get around $100 for this Stio jacket. That is a good brand to pick up. Last week they actually had one that was new at tags, but they wanted $89 for it, so I passed. And then when I went the other day, it was gone, so someone bought it. So I hope that this is helpful for you guys. I know that if you're just getting started, watching what sold and thrift haul videos is a good way to have on in the background while you listen, while you're at work, whatever, to be able to memorize some of these brands if you want to start going full-time reselling clothing. If you have questions, just reach out to me on Instagram or leave a comment down below in this video, and I'd love to help you guys along your journey. If you can also schedule a one-on-one call with me, we could do a 15-minute consult just to see if you could be a right fit for the program that I'm offering. So you could also do that. It's down linked below. There are resources below as well, a Bolo brand list, and an eBay item specifics guide. So I hope you all have a blessed rest of the day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.